Hi, it's Paul from Derivan, and today we're going to enter the world of Impasto Medium. So we can see up close here, it's got these luscious little mounds and ridges. But let's take a little step back and see how we got to this stage. So what we've done here is I've got the Impasto Medium and just using a palette knife, scoop out a generous amount onto a palette. So then we're going to tint it with some structure. Now I'm adding that to my canvas just with the palette knife. Now I'm going to add some on its own and some more with colour. We can have smooth areas, we can draw back into it, or what we can do, I might do it with red actually. We can add it on and then just tap it with the back of the palette knife and it'll make those funny ridges. Now with what's left over, let's just squash a bit into the top. So here we are back at our work now that it's dry, and you can see that the colour hasn't changed very much at all. It's dried and it's quite firm, and those ridges, look at how cool these little sharp edges are, and they're going to stay. So what I'm going to do is just do some dry brush first, so just structure, and I'm going to use white. And then I'm going to use some spreader medium with some green. So let's hit it with some structure and white first. So if we do this carefully, can we see what happens? How yummy is that? So it starts to accentuate just those ridges. So that's probably enough. With dry brushing, we don't want to go through and fill it. Look, if we do this, see how it just depletes the surface? So depleting it, we've lost the texture, we've lost the sense of roughness if we push too hard. So with dry brushing, we want to just drop it on and flick it across the tops. So I reckon that's enough for this, because see, if we go too far, it's going to collapse on us. So far we've just had Impasto Medium with tinted colour and then we've dry brushed on it. But don't be limited by that. Have a look at this. I've got some spreader medium and some phthalo green. And what this will do is actually collect in and around those ridges. So the combinations are really only limited by your imagination. Remember, the mediums are all intermixable. Just make sure each layer is dry. So there we go. I reckon that's enough. What we need in the end is something where we find it difficult to work out which bit was done in which order. That always makes it interesting to the viewer. So have a little play with all of that, and happy painting.